Bob with Trade Genius. It's the 17th of May, and finally, we got a little bit of a wipeout here. So, forget Trump. That's just the excuse. They've been wanting to do this for a while, and like I said, they've been waiting and waiting and waiting. I think they've been transferring risk, as I said yesterday, and they did a rug pull. In fact, they were doing a rug pull right when I was doing my video yesterday, so I didn't even see it until after I posted it. But Trump's not going anywhere. This is just it's just an excuse. The market is so incredibly overbought that it has to correct, and the volatility short was so big that they have to unwind it. And so let's go through the charts here. I don't think this is going to be a one day thing. I think this usually these volatility episodes go for up to 2 weeks. So which we really want, because then we get short volatility sometime this summer and make 100% on it. So that's at least that's my thinking right now, and I'll probably go for a few XIV day trades in there, even if I get burned, because some of these moves are the best moves you're going to get intraday. You'll see these moves move $7 or $8, which would be absolutely incredible. So anyway, let's get started. VXX was the number one volume today. No surprise. Up almost 20%. And I can see that doubling. SPY, that's nasty. That is just nasty. 2 days down from 241 all the way down to 236. And it's not done yet. I think you're going to see this thing... I think we'll see this thing down around 230 in no time at all. And my view is it's going to go down to we're going to go down to probably 218 on this move and get down to the yearly pivot. That's my speculation. Oh, and ignore this can't find the symbol thing. I have no idea why that thing got embedded onto my PC. I just didn't reboot to get rid of it. So ignore that. XLF, I told you, financials just been it's just now they've figured the Trump tax deal's off the table and economy's in the tank, so why own financials? And I don't know how much more it could go, but it probably could fall under 10%. I'm going to zoom out a little bit more here. Here's UVXY, and just as fast as this goes up, sometimes it comes down. So I'd love for UVXY to get up to 20, 21, 22, and then just stick a nice put on it about 2-3 weeks out, and make some really good money. But it's gonna have to unwind first. And this thing could be, we don't know what we're dealing with here. I mean, there's so many people so short volatility. It's and long the FANG stocks. I mean, this could be just a bloodbath. GDX, we're getting up there now. We're going to see if it's embedded. I got out of my dust puts today, so we'll see what happens. Sometimes these things get these deflationary scares. Even gold will come down with it. I'm just taking profits. So I made profit on all my minor and positions, and still in silver. I'm going to be rolling out of that one here probably tomorrow. IWM, I've been long TWM, and I had IWM puts. I rolled those down to 135.50. I left before the market closed, and it's down another 70 cents from when I left. So, when I put these was on, it was 135.80, down a buck since, I don't know, last 20 minutes of trading. So that's beautiful. I'll roll it down again tomorrow and just keep taking profit off this trade. I've been rolling it down since 140. So like I said, I think this thing keep going. Financials are in here, tech's in here. If they really want to start screwing with Trump, I think they're going to screw themselves, because they're going to put this economy in a tailspin, and people are going to know that the news was fake, and they're just trying to screw this guy. Whether you like this guy or not, you should be really worried about what's going on here. I mean, we are seeing an attempted coup against the sitting president for basically garbage. People leaking his personal conversations, leaking intelligence information, leaking things that only 4 or 5 people in the room know. I mean, they don't even give the guy courtesy. And that's pretty scary stuff. If you get a crippled president and then something happens, these guys need to have their head examined. Here's Apple. I told you the other day, I pointed this out on Sunday. It's coming to fruition. It's getting close to the VWAP, but if this thing goes, I mean, this thing could really go. So, it's only down, like 4% from where I called it, but this can go back down to 140. I've heard things that say the whole FANG upside from the election is going to go away. That would be a sight to behold. And a lot of people own this stuff. So look at this. So yesterday, XIV was at 82. Now it's at 67. This is what I talked about, the fear of just holding this thing and just sitting on it. Now it's, it's unwinding. But, now we just got to pay attention because these snapbacks are just beautiful. So I'll be calling out a lot of day trade opportunities here. I'm happy to take 50, 60 cent losses, and then looking for a $2 or $3, hit on these things intraday. But I think we're going to see XIV. I literally think we're going to see XIV in the 40s. Here, let me pull out daily on this thing. Yeah, so let me zoom out. Yeah. So there's no doubt in my mind that this is a realm of possibilities right here. Okay? $35 to $40. I'm serious. It's been held up on vol. All vol has to do is go up 100%, from here, which is nothing. And XIV's in $33. Okay? Like that. Then there's an opportunity. Now in 2011, this thing went down 80%. So if this goes down 80% from 80, you're talking $16. These things are not impossible to imagine at this point. Let me go back to my 2 hour here. Okay. Okay, we talked, guess we didn't, but I mean, I'm out. So, had a great move, and they started selling it down a little bit today, too. So, like I said, don't be surprised if you see a bit of a deflationary move here. And then the Fed in June, there's no way they're going to raise rates. If they raise rates into this, they're asking for a crash, and they'll put the blame right back on them instead of on Trump, where they think they have it right now. And then gold and silver are just going to rock it. Okay, let me just skip through a few things here. XLE. So oil was up today. I think that's where everybody hit out. Looks like it was starting to roll over a little bit before the right after the close. So I'm short ES. I'm short oil right now, and it looks like it's time to get on some ERX puts. I think I'll put those on tomorrow. Okay, there's gold. Gold hit its VWAP. Gold looks like it could keep going. Silver looks like it had its move already, though. Here's dust. What a beautiful trade. I closed it at the open. It was down to 27. Made a lot of money on the trade. We got into it. Started at buying it at 36, and then I started rolling it down from there. And so the trade was a nice trade for us. I think now it's going to settle a little bit, and hopefully it comes back up, and we'll be able to short it again, short dust into oblivion, from dust to dust. Here's SLV. It's sitting right on this 100-day moving average. It's may have consolidation there, but if it pops over that in the VWAP, which is right here, the blue line, then hey, this thing go back up to 18, and then you're going to see the miners and the metals just miners and Nugget to scream. Okay, I still have my UCO puts, 17s. I have to look. I have 17 or 1750s for next Friday. There's no doubt in my mind that oil's going to roll back over. Today was absolutely a short squeeze, and people, they needed a place to hide out, and they hid out in oil. But there's no way oil does not have a negative beta to the stock market. So stock market rolls over, oil's going with it. Oh, sorry, the dogs are announcing their presence. Bear with me. So we have technology finally getting whacked. This thing can really come down. We have XLY, I think, is going to come up here in a sec. Let me pop that up. There's the Amazon stock. Look at that. Nice sell through, too. When these things go, they're really going to go. Okay. Real estate. Like I said, I love to have real estate fall when the bonds fall, too. So the only trade that I still have on here, I still have some Boyle puts. They're probably going to expire worthless on me. Kind of annoyed, but I thought it was going to come down a little bit harder and faster. I made money on cold. I made money on futures with it, but it never got below 11 for me on Boyle. But I have 2 more days. The way things are going, who knows, right? Hey, those who stuck with AG, okay, congratulations. Now we want it to sell back down to here and hop back on again. We'll see what happens. I told people, get a position in SH, TLT, IAU, because this was going to happen. It's going to happen. And, you know, if you did that 2 months ago when I recommended it, you know, you would have, you'd be up on that position right now, and you would have took off 30% off your winnings. The market hasn't really done anything. And because I still think the market's going down 10% in the next 6 weeks, so total 10%. And then you can get rid of your SH, and you can get rid of your TLT. Probably still hold your gold, because the only way they're going to get this thing going is they're going to have to monetize like crazy. XBI, so it fell here, and looks like I'd love for it to push back a little bit and then come back down harder. Things are just moving so fast today. I just couldn't keep calling everything out. And here's oil. You know, I think oil's going to come right back down. This was a dead cat bounce for today. And just watching this. But I'm already short. I'm just convinced that the demand's not there worldwide. If you look at the future structure, you're talking $2 between now and a year out. So how it works is that these guys, they try to hold the oil off the market to raise the price, but they need like $5 of 6 months out to make that trade profitable. It costs almost $1 to store the oil a month. So they need at least that rolling, and it's not doing that. In a year, if you're holding your oil on tankers, you need $10 out a year. It's not there. These guys are losing their shirts. They got to get rid of this oil. And so it's going to push oil down again in the short term. So oil really needs to be a profitable trade to hold off the market. One of two things have to happen. A year from now, oil needs to be $59, or today oil needs to be $40. So, or a combination thereof. But everybody knows the Americans can just produce as much as they want. Canada can produce as much as they want. You know, so we're just awash in oil. And it's not going to take long for the Russians and the Saudis and the Iranians to realize that, hey, why am I holding oil off the market? I'm not getting paid for it. You know, and they'll start dumping it again. You know, we're going to see oil in the 30s for sure this year. I am positive. Mosaic just can't get out of its own way. It's so bad I can't even bring the chart up. It went down again today, so definitely some weak hands in there. It's going to be a buy of the century here when it gets going. SLW, like I said, I sold it yesterday at 21.40, so really didn't miss much. You know, I had enough things to trade. I'd love for this thing to come back to 21. I just have 1,000 shares on it for myself for the 5,000 shares I want to buy. But I want to add more, so I'll be selling some puts against this, but probably $20. That's where I want to go. I eventually want to amass 5,000 shares of this, and look forward to get it into a double. I'd love to be able to turn 100 into 200K if I could in the next 9 months. We shall see. SEO, talked oil. TWM, we're out. I had to set it 23. I didn't. Well, actually, I pulled that off. I just moved it to. No, I did. I kept that on. 2270 was the stop. These things that I called out. I'm in IWM puts. So great trade for everybody there. And now we'll just have to reconvene. Hopefully, get a little bit of a sell down here, and buy back again. 2190 was our buy-in. ERX, it's time to put on the puts. Dollar, pushed down pretty hard. We get a snap back here. Probably not for another day or two. And here's Boyle, 1186. One thing disappointing to me. I thought we'd get nat gas down farther faster. I don't think I want to roll it out because I just didn't like the spreads on it. So I think I'll just trade natural gas in the futures from now on and buy some UNG puts or go long UNG when I go long. But I did boil and cold, and it's just not enough volume, and spreads are too wide. And so I don't want to call them out for you. I tried it too with you guys, and I didn't. It wasn't that exciting to me. So I think I'm just going to stick to buying UNG and then buying UNG puts when I want to short natural gas in the future. Here's drip. So I have a 20 on this, and like I said, I call this one out. I don't trade drip personally. I rather buy the puts, but I know a lot of my subscribers like trading drip. So we're in at 1842 half. The other half at 1690. So those are the two positions we called out. So 20 is the price. I may if oil falls tonight, I may raise that target up, and because drip can really go, and we got a buy signal on it too from long-term Stokes. Money flow is rolling back up too, which is exciting. Coffee, hey, he's getting there, but like I said, coffee may break out too. So this whole dollar move is just suppressing things. It's really sucked what they've done to people. They've really got rid of price discovery, made some of us that just trade these technicals for a long time look like a bunch of idiots. And because of the suppression with just the sheer amount of credit, it was just overwhelming. Suppressing food prices, suppressing gold, silver, suppressing volatility, suppressing the yen, all in the name of lifting these mega caps to make everything look good. So when this thing unwinds, like I said, food prices are going up, which is going to be really sad because right when people are going to lose their jobs, they're going to get hit with something they have to pay for, and because these bastards, are just playing games for their own benefit. They're not going to see the food costs, but everybody else will. So, like I said, if you don't have JJG and DBA, you need to get some positions in this because once they lose control of the suppression, prices are going to fly, and it's going to cause great pain all around. And DBA moving up, I'm still trying to get my second half position on this, but I'll take it. And like I said, I'm looking for DBA and JJG to really fly. FXY, man, it just took off, man. Talk about an ambush. And this thing flies back up to 90. We may be chasing the metals, but I think we'll probably get some sort of a reverb on this. And then I think the yen's going to keep moving higher. Somebody definitely got a memo, that's for sure. SILJ, we'll buy this thing back once we get our buy signal. Made money on that trade. JJG, we're in our full position on JJG. It's rolling up to a buy. 28.14, we'll take half off. And we'll just have to wait and see. Here's wheat. I think we're just about done here. I'd like to show you sugar. It's breaking out. For those that want to trade it. Nice rounded bottom being put in here. I could see sugar back in the mid 40s here in the next 6 weeks. There's cold. Look at that move, 25 to 29. Okay, SRS. There's corn ready to break out. Here's TNX. Now we're down to 2.21 on the 10-year. If we get down to 2%, which I think we will, get your refi buttons going, because it'll be your last chance probably in the rest of your life. That's the VIX. From 11 to 15 and a half in no time. I can see this thing pushing up to 20 here, depending on how this thing unwinds. But, you know, we've given them a lot of ammunition to short this thing back down again, so we can't be too far out on our skis. We just got to be careful. And I think we're just about done. And it's VXX, and we are. So anyway, thanks for listening. I'll be back tomorrow, and exciting times. So hopefully everybody's profiting, and we've been doing pretty well here of late. And why don't you join us? And if you want to learn how to trade, go to the Trade Genius Academy. If you want to learn how to day trade futures, go to our tips and tricks and get the day trading money machine. I really simplified how to day trade ES and oil and natural gas, and you'll make money every day. There's some guys in there that are doing really, really well, and you know, for what you pay for it, I think we still have 50% off special running right now. I'd grab it, and we teach you how to do it on the videos. I give you the signal to the technical indicator to download onto your PC, and then you have it. You know, you can run on your own, and for what you pay for it back in the first week. So I encourage you to go check out TradeGeniusAcademy.com. If you want to join our signals, hey, try us out. Kick the tires for 10 days. You really like it. You know, we kind of view ourselves definitely as white hats. We want to teach you how to trade, teach you how to fish, show you how to make money in the market, and really have a good time and join a great community. And we think we're reasonably priced for what we offer, and we definitely want you to make money, because I think, you know, the world's getting a little scary and everybody needs a backup plan. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for listening. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.